Welcome to Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As the record time of 12:14 p.m. on the Eastern Time on Saturday, November 18th. Hope you guys have a good weekend so far. It's a Saturday in New York City today, and today's weather is quite beautiful. It's about, I would say, 57 degrees. So that's obviously Fahrenheit. If you translate it to Celsius, it's about like 11, 12 degrees Celsius, which is, kind of like a good sweater day, but it's also quite sunny out. So yesterday was actually my mom's birthday, but she was actually away, and also my sister was as well. So we are going to be spending a day together. But if you follow my Instagram, you will know what I'm talking about. So if you want to reach out to me, feel free. It's at the comment section below. And with respect to the overall crypto market, it's been experiencing some elevations for the last couple of days, and we have seen some cool down ever since we hit the 2136.75 level, which, as we know on a technical perspective, 2150 is a psychological barrier level, but also a prior rejection level. So as you are seeing, coming back down right now, we are approximately above 1950, which is a very logical thing. And also on the technical front, you can see that we have cooled down quite nicely with the depth cross that we've formed ever since on couple days ago, 4 days ago to be specific, November 14th, and formed depth cross, and now we are at the 54 out of 70. But the question is are we complete with the cool off? Are we gonna see further leveling down to the respective next level of 1850 going forward? Let's take a look. On a weekly, you could see that we are still have formed a golden cross recently. We have not formed a depth cross officially. We are at the 60 on the out of 70 right now. So what that means is that it is still premature to be getting in at the level that we're at right now, because the weekly is indicating that we're going to see some cooling down further going forward. On a monthly, it's not the most direct, but it's still showing that we're kind of flat as a pancake, which is fair. We're in the bear market. We're in the winter in the crypto storm right now. So not really gonna be progressing in months away going forward, which is what we've been talking about so far. On the Bitcoin side, I would say it's quite similar on the technical front, but the monthly is a little bit more elevated. So what this is telling us is that Bitcoin definitely has a premature pump effect, which is true, right? It's been elevating on a higher pace in comparison to Ethereum. On a daily right now, you could see that we are still at 61, 62 out of 70. So from that cross for quite some time now, ever since more prematurely around early November. So November 9th was the time when we were starting to see some signs of leveling down as we approximated the $38,000 level. And ever since then, we formed a depth cross, and obviously right now we're cooling back down. And on a daily, it's a little bit more extended in comparison to Ethereum at the 62 out of 70. On the weekly, right now we are even more elevated. So Bitcoin is definitely not a good level to be getting in at the moment right now. It's definitely a pretty clear sign that at the 73 out of 70 we're way above overextension. So definitely not a good look. Okay, so definitely be more cautious about it. And again, if you want to learn more about all of these technical things that we're talking about, I kind of go through these quite comprehensively in our coaching sessions in our Patreon. So just subscribe to me on my Patreon. It's you pay me like $1 a day, or like some of the other packages like 75 cents per day. If you want to have a little bit more extended conversation, you can obviously book a time with me with the specific package on a Patreon offer level. I do it's like multiple different rankings, so it's like a monthly call, weekly calls too. Sometimes if you want really a high attention, you could even reach out to me directly, but obviously contingent on my time that I can be committing to, and also with the specific price point. Right? So on the SPY front, you can see that on a daily perspective right now we are still gliding up right at the 70 out of 70. We are approximating at the peaks of the 451, and the all-time high is 457. So it seems like we're still getting there, which is good. You know, we are doing what we're expecting to do. It seems like I mean, this is not wizardry. This is just technical analysis translating into what we're seeing in front of us. So all good signs on a daily. Weekly is still showing bullishness. So what this is telling us is that you know, we're gonna see higher elevation in the stock market. That with respect to the equity market, it should reach all-time high and above all-time high based on just the momentum that we're seeing right now. But is it gonna last long? No. The answer is no, because of the fact that we've been struggling to kind of cross that for quite some time now. The technical is definitely not looking the best on the monthly. So what we see basically by the year end, we should ideally, you know, touch all-time high and above all-time high. But subsequent to that, we should see some you know, de-escalation and cooling back down to an ideal level, but not like a correction, but just like coming back down ideally to around like the mid-level that we see here. Like about 420, 430 on the SPY front, and then form a cup and then a handle, and then respectively go up and continue to elevate, which is, you know, what the US stock market has been doing historically. Okay, so that's it on the technical front. Again, feel free to reach out to me on my Patreon. It'll be a great support. And if you want to really get in touch with me, in addition to obviously talk about your stock and your public market portfolio, I also, you know, run a private equity venture capital fund, which we invest into startup and, you know, businesses. And the check size we write is like 1 to 5 million, contingent on the right opportunity. So if you want to have a conversation, reach out to me on my Patreon and subscribe to us. And I mean, you know, I know I'm worth it. So let me know if you are open to have a conversation, and we can learn about how I can be supportive. So appreciate you. Have a good day. I'll check you on the next one. Take care. Bye.